Kling 3 is now the most powerful AI video generator available right now. And once you understand how it actually thinks, you can create content in ways you probably didn't think were possible. So in this video, I'll share some cool prompt frameworks you can use to write better prompts and generate cinematic videos without wasting the credits. Kling 3.0 is now available for a free trial on 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘𝗚, and it offers unlimited access with 87% off for the creator plan, who are also kind enough to sponsor this video. For this video, I'll be generating all the videos inside 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗚. 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗚 is the world's first studio-grade AI film engine, built to help anyone create studio-quality films, anime, and stories. With the official launch of Kling 3.0 on the platform, they have introduced unlimited access for the VIP subscribers. So if you're into structured storytelling, anime-style projects, or longer-form cinematic content, it's definitely worth checking out. So I'll go to 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗚 and choose AI video. From the models I choose Kling 3. Now, what's changed in Kling 3? The model now understands motion sequencing better, handles camera language more accurately, maintains scene continuity more intelligently, interprets action hierarchy differently. But here's the mistake most people make. They write prompts like this: a hyper-realistic, ultra-cinematic, 8K dramatic, intense, epic, emotional, high-contrast, volumetric lighting, neon dramatic, detailed scene of a warrior running. That's old prompting logic. Kling 3 doesn't need you to describe everything. It needs you to structure everything. Think of Kling 3 like a director. If you give it chaos, it gives you chaos. If you give it structured instructions, it gives you cinema. In this video, I'll share some of my basic to advanced frameworks that you can use to write better prompts. So let's start with a very basic framework. When writing a Kling 3 prompt, use this order: subject, who is in the scene; action, what are they doing; camera, what is the camera doing; environment, reaction, what responds to the action; atmosphere, style. Let me show you a very basic prompt example. A young woman sitting at a wooden cafe table holding a ceramic coffee mug. She gently lifts the mug and takes a slow sip while looking out the window. Camera, slow push-in from medium distance. Soft morning sunlight reflects off the window glass and steam rises from the cup. Warm cinematic tone, cozy atmosphere, natural lighting. And here's the result. Very basic and simple prompt. But Kling 3 becomes much more powerful when we expand this structure. So when you want more control, I use something I call the Kling prompt spine. This is an 8-layer structure that engineers your prompt like a production blueprint. Basically, in the framework, we add 3 more elements. Audio. This is where Kling 3 becomes powerful. Now you can define dialogue, ambient sounds, music, tone, but don't overload it. Editing. Is it one continuous shot? Are there cuts? Is it slow motion? Next is constraints. This is underrated. Constraints help avoid weird outputs. Let me show you a 10-second example using the full spine. In this prompt, I defined all the 8 elements of the prompt. The subject is general. Action, he is speaking. Environment is the command tent. Camera movement is the slow push-in. Lighting is lantern flicker. For audio, we added dialogue plus rain sound. Editing is the single continuous shot, and the constraint is natural motion. I paste this prompt in 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗚 and generate the clip. Here's the result.
This battle ends tonight. No more retreat. No more waiting. We push forward and we finish it.
Now, these are simple examples, but now let's take to the next step by using the multi-shot framework. Now, this is where Kling really starts feeling like a movie. Instead of writing one long, chaotic paragraph, you design your scene in beats. Think like a director. Each shot has one purpose, one dominant action, one clear camera move. And here's the key. You're not limited to just 3 or 4 shots. You can go up to 6 shots per prompt if the motion hierarchy is clean. The trick is, don't overload each shot. Escalate intentionally. Let me show you. Here's a simple 4-shot prompt about a lonely old man remembering his partner in spirits. And here's the result. You can see how well Kling responds to the prompt and creates a full multi-shot clip with consistency. Now, let's take it up a notch with more action. This one is all about motion hierarchy. I use this 5-shot prompt with multiple camera movements and shots. I add the prompt and generate the video. The car moves fast. The camera stays controlled. That contrast is what makes it feel expensive. We're not spinning the camera. We're not changing lighting mid-scene. Each cut pushes the tension forward, from wide scale to side tracking to interior pressure, and finally to that sunset payoff. Now, let's do another example. Here I'm using 6 clean beats. We start wide to establish scale and mood. No chaos, just tone.
They thought it was over.
Notice how each shot has one purpose, one action, one camera move. By the time he runs and jumps, the momentum feels earned, not random. Now let's talk about something that most people completely ignore: JSON prompting. If you're new to this, don't panic. You're not coding. You're simply structuring your prompt in a cleaner format. Instead of writing everything in one paragraph, you organize it into defined blocks. This is the basic JSON template, and here's a prompt based on this template. Kling responds extremely well to structured prompts. When you separate things like subject, action, camera, audio, the model doesn't have to guess what's important. If you generate the video, it looks something like this.
It was never supposed to end like this.
The level of realism is insane. Now this is where I wanted to push Kling a little further. We've already seen that it handles action really well, but something that's much harder for most video models is multi-character dialogue, especially when the characters are visually very different. So I decided to test this using an image I generated in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Pro. This image has 3 completely different visual styles in one frame: a clay-style character, an anime-style character, and a black and white sketch-style character, all sitting at the same cafe table. Now that's already challenging, because Kling has to maintain 3 separate art styles, keep the environment realistic, switch camera focus correctly, handle dialogue timing, and keep lip sync natural, all in one sequence. So I uploaded this image as the start frame, and instead of writing a chaotic paragraph, I structured the prompt in timed multi-shot beats. First, establish the environment. Let the cafe feel alive. Then, cut to each character individually. 1 shot per character, 1 clean camera move, 1 clear dialogue line. That's it.
I come here every morning. Best coffee in town.
Yeah. It's the perfect place to think.
Some mornings are meant to be quiet.
The clay-style character maintained texture consistency. You could see the handcrafted surface, the rounded features, even subtle fingerprints in the material. The anime character stayed cel-shaded, with sharp line work and controlled expression, but still grounded inside a realistic cafe environment. And the sketch-style character kept his cross-hatching and pencil texture consistent, while the rest of the world remained fully realistic. That's not easy, but Kling handled the style separation very cleanly. What really surprised me, though, was the lip sync. Each character had natural mouth movement, subtle head motion, no exaggerated animation, and the model didn't blend their styles together. And honestly, there's still so much more to cover. But this video is already getting long. So if you'd like a deeper part 2, where we go even further into advanced frameworks, complex scenes, and pro-level techniques, drop a comment saying part 2, and I'll make it happen. I've added the link to 𝗙𝗢𝗚 AI in the description below. Definitely check it out. They've just launched the lowest price in the Gen AI field. It's unlimited access to top AI models, so you can use all these features as much as you want, and they're offering a massive 87% discount.